Hello, first grade. We're still collecting our data. Today we're going to talk about putting it in a chart. And we do this on Zoom every morning, so you probably already know how to do this. But let's talk about it anyway, because now you got to do it by yourself. All right, let's take a look at these shapes. What shapes do I need to record in my chart? I see a circle. I see a square. And I see a triangle. Now, when we record our feelings on Zoom, the pictures are up here, and then we put tally marks down below, right? This chart is going to go sideways. It still tells us the same information. It's just going this way. All right, so let's do tally marks first because we know about tally marks. How many circles do you see? One. So I'm going to make one tally mark. How many squares do you see? Two. Let's do one. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're not doing that one yet. One, two. And how many triangles do you see? Also two. One, two. Okay, now there's another way, and I just gave you a hint at it, that we could record this data on this chart. We could just write the numbers because we can count them, right? Now I can't do this with feelings because I'd have to keep everybody's feelings in my head and remember and write it down so it's so much easier to make a tally mark. But since this one we can just count, we could just go one circle, one, two squares, one, two triangles. So that's another way we could do it. All right, let's take a look. I'm going to make it just a little bit harder, see if I can trip you up a little bit. Ooh, okay. Now, there are different ways we could sort these. We could do colors, right? We could put how many red ones, how many yellow ones, and how many blue ones. But I'm going to try to keep it the same as the other one, and we're going to do the shapes instead. So what shapes do we see again? Same as the last one, right? Circles, squares, and triangles. All right. Now this time I'm going to make a dot. If you had counters, I could put my counters on here, but I don't have any more sticky tack over here for some reason. Or you could, if you're on Seesaw, you could use the marker tool and put a dot with your marker for each shape you see. So if I'm counting my circles, I see one, two, three, four. So I could do my dots or my counters. One, two, three, four. How about squares? One, two, one, two. And how many triangles? Only one, poor one little triangle. And then this makes it really easy to look at your chart and figure out which one has the most, which one has the least. If we put rectangles on here, we'd have 0 rectangles, right? Okay, first grade, it's your turn to show us how you make your charts.